Alright guys, second video for the day, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders. Well, remember how Elizabeth Warren, everybody suspected Elizabeth Warren cost Bernie Sanders the race because she wouldn't drop out? Well, guess what? Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, there's not exactly a spot for them in Biden's cabinet. Are you so shocked? Oh, I'm sorry, progressives. I'm sorry, all the Bernie bros. You spent your time making sure that that Biden won. You all went through and voted for Biden, and now that your candidate has won, he's going to repay the favour by freezing your candidate out of his cabinet. Oh, I'm sorry, Bernie supporters. I'm so sorry that you've just been bent over and done with an elephant-sized dick up the arse. Maybe instead of sitting there going on about how Biden was the only choice because of Trump, maybe you should have listened to us when we warned you this was going to happen, when we warned you that the establishment was not interested in having Bernie as anything to do with his cabinet. And at the end of the day, the establishment hates Trump, as you would call him, just as much as they hate Bernie. Maybe at the end of the day, all you Bernie bros, instead of voting for Biden, maybe you should have voted for Trump. I'm just saying, at the very least, Trump wouldn't have screwed you over. We wouldn't have kissed your ass to get your votes, only to kick you to the curb once we've won, or suspected of won. But let's jump into it. Left-wing warmakers Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders are reportedly set to be frozen out of the President-elect Joe Biden's cabinet, amid concerns that Democrats could lose more seats in upcoming elections. The party clung onto its House majority but lost 5 seats, while Republicans picked up 6 and secured the majority in the Senate. Barring a major upset in Georgia's runoff election, each side of the party is blaming the other for the poor results. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think people were upset with Bernie. I think at the end of the day, the vast majority of people who voted for Trump were maybe upset over, I don't know, your president-elect, as the media likes to call him, the president-elect's son going through having some shady deals with China, Russia, and Ukraine. Maybe they'll have a bit upset over Kamala Harris having a record of arresting and throwing black people in jail, as well as Biden, mind you, and also keeping them there for cheap labour. Maybe at the end of the day, they were upset more over AOC's Green New Deal, and maybe more upset over stuff like that than they were about Sanders going on about Medicare for all. To be honest, Bernie going on about Medicare for all kind of has my sympathy, because I have it in Australia here, and I'll be like, yeah, look, it's not so bad. Your taxes are going to go up, sure. But it's a good thing, right? It's a good safety blanket to fall on. So I don't think it was Bernie that cost the Democrats the seats in the House. I think it was Black Lives Matter, who was running around, burning places to the ground, screaming at people that if they don't vote for Biden, that they're all bunch of names under the sun, torching businesses, burning things down to the ground, rioting, peaceful protesting, but rioting, And at the end of the day, I think that is what actually made the House go more towards the Republicans. Now, sure, Democrats will still have the majority in the House. Yep. But you lost seats. And this progressive agenda that you're still going to push, not because Bernie was there, but because at the end of the day, the banning the fracking and all that sort of stuff, that was Biden's stuff. That was stuff that came out of Biden's mouth. That's why people voted for Trump. Not because of anything Bernie said. So, I'm sorry, Democrats, that you've lost more seats in the House. I'm sorry that the Republicans are going to keep the Senate. And I'll be very sorry if Trump ever wins this election in some sort of legal matter. But at the end of the day, you made your bed, you lie in it. And to the Bernie bros who went through and who voted for Biden, not realizing that he was going to do you over after he had won the election with an elephant-sized dildo, I'm not sorry either. You made your bed, you lie in it. We warned you this was going to happen. I warned you that at the end of the day, the establishment hates Bernie as much as they hate Trump. Why? Because Bernie won't go through and blow up Saudi Arabia. Bernie won't go through and blow up Syria or Russia or whoever it might be that the deep state wants to make bombs for. But guess what? Biden will. They're already talking about attacking Syria. He's not even in the White House yet and he's already planning his first war hawkish. Ark! 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 This is me impersonating Biden as a war hawk. Arr, arr. Yeah. Everybody that voted for Biden, do yourself a favour. Go and have your son enlist in the army. Or your daughter. Go and put him in the army. Biden's going to need them for his military. If he wins. All the Trump supporters. I'm thinking Plan I is back on the agenda. Let's go and buy an island. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.